really sorry about the extended break. I didn't mean to do that. I had to take care of my elderly neighbor for a bit. She had a problem I needed. And now my cat's in the way. Come on, cat. So I had to take care of her for a little bit. Turned out way longer than I expected. Don't throw bombs at me. Alright. I'm gonna have to take care of something in a bit also, because there's other problems I have to deal with. Hopefully when my dad gets home, he can deal with them. He knows better than I do, and my cat is still being a pest. Come on, really, Jared? Just stay on my lap. It's okay. No, stop moving around so much. Oof. There, see? It's okay. Just stay there. Stay put. Sorry, I'm just really frustrated right now. That should get rid of all the ads. The only thing left is the guy in shop. Right. Ignoring the ads. Hello, Tora. Okay, now I have to deal with the ads. You're having problems with the cats today becoming a pest? No, it's just that my cat is bound to my room only because he has to be away from the other animals, and he is not allowed near them, and he has a cone on his head. So, to call me, I'll take care of him. You don't want to take care of my cat. My poor cat, he needs me right now. Well, the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Haiku. It's okay, Bowser. It'll be okay. Well. Alright, so we're moving on to the next area. You there! Are you the one in charge here? Do you know what your weapons have been doing to our world? Stop this nonsense at once! I'm afraid that isn't possible. Any dissent against Smithy will be dealt with by immediate meltdown. Meltdown? Don't scare me, I've got Mario by my side! Dissenters will be eliminated. Production will continue. Okay. Well, if you didn't notice, you actually get your FP all back after every one of these fights, so go nuts if you feel like it. Geno Flash! Start saying Tora! It's true. I have to remind myself that the rest of it is not entirely necessary to get my point across. But I'm also used to trying to say the whole name when I see it because I get random viewers, I should say. I guess it's hard to describe. I get a lot of viewers who just hop in for like one episode and whatnot. You guys are the regulars, you and Eternal Sword. Everybody else is pretty much whenever they want. How? Those cause fear? That's messed up. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to cover that on Peach's turn. Repug time! And then another Geno Flash. Yes, Kitty, I know. That's a cone on your head. You've had it for a few days now. Gotcha. And they just respawn right away. I was hoping they'd be gone for more than a turn, thanks. Yeah, the other people have a life eternal and I don't. I'm not gonna say anything, because I'm the one that's streaming during this time. Hopefully that gets rid of them for more than one turn. Nope, never mind. I might as well just focus fire on the boss at this point. Alright, let's heal up. And just Focus the director down. In case you didn't notice, this guy is a combination of the last two mini-bosses we fought. So yeah, he's a bit of a jerk. Okay, for some reason Mario didn't get feared that time. Go figure. Guess there's some percentage chance to it. Oh, well, that got rid of all of them. They don't have much hit points, so I'll just physically attack each of them. Technically, I'd get my FP back right at the end. So it doesn't really matter. But I want to savor this. I want these jerks to die. Cat. There you go. Go back to the desk. And Geno reached 21. Yay, everybody's becoming legal to drink. That was scary. We can't run away now. We've got to kick these lowlifes out of our world. And Peach is mad. Let's save. Alright. Mario, surprised to see you here. But this is the end of the line for you. It's the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. Humph! Really fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke! Owie. So we have gun yoke and factory chief. I'm gonna focus down the factory chief first. Mostly because he's annoying. I'll also be Geno boosting. And once again, I forget I should be doing it on Mario. What the hell is wrong with you, Haven? Electroshock. Don't do that. That's mean. Owie. Lots of pain. Alright. Well, RNG was on Peach's side, not Mario's. So let's heal up Mario. Geno boost. And it'll be the last Geno boost I do. I don't really care about boosting Peach's attack power. Breaker Beam! Especially since stuff like this is going to happen. Remember Breaker Beam? Yep. Makes a return from the Axum Rangers fight. Now I need to heal everybody. Oopsies. Echo Finder, don't do that. That makes her afraid, right? No, that gives her mute. Oh, that's bad. It's actually very bad. There, Factory Chief gone. Defend until it wears off, please. More Breaker Beam. That might kill her. Please don't. It would be inconvenient. Okay, she's fine. I'll probably just have to use an item. So let's go and use a Max Mushroom. 255. Well, yes, that is the maximum amount of health in this game. You know, Jeremy, you're blocking my view of the chat room. Well, she's muted again, and probably needs healing again. But Breaker Beam didn't kill her last time, so I'll defend instead. Well, what do you know? Right, everybody needs heals, but luckily we got rid of it. Yes, you're a pest, Jer. You're also right in front of my face, in front of the screen. Come on. Come on. Onto my lap. Here you go. Here you go. Nope. And immediately gets off my lap. Cat! The production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. Find the last star piece and stop the factory. We've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? Quest is almost over. When time comes. Come on, let's get this show on the road. Right, first, I'm gonna save. There we go. All saved up. Double check everything. No flowers. Everything's good. Never did get 99 flower points. Oh well. Come on. Oh, that's right. We have to wait for the one reason why they showed us the button earlier was to show that the button here is attached to that. And down we go! Hey! There's the last star piece! It's on his chest. Hmm? Already finished with your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy. Stop making those things and hand over the star piece now. Huh? So you're Mario. Looks like you're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over and get out of my castle! My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please, don't make us go through any more. Just give us a star, now! Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? By then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all the wishes and create a world filled with weapons. Over here, now! I'll crush you all! This is it, a battle with Smithy himself. However, you might notice there's another enemy here, the Smelter. Also, epic fucking music! Geno Boost Mario this time, because I finally have learned my lesson. Yes, Jeremy, hop onto the desk. Sledge. Oh, wow, that one really hurts. He just kind of bashes everybody in the head with a giant pillar of wood. Inky. Oopsies, I meant to do Geno Boost. My bad. Don't worry, I got this. Alright, so Smelter, the reason why you want to get rid of it first, because of this. He creates extra enemies! Shiper. Unfortunately, it's stronger than just one attack from Peach, so we're gonna have to think of a better strategy. Is this the last battle? Technically, no. I'm gonna spoil that for you right now. Sword Rain. That's interesting. Sledge. Okay, well, we're strong enough to survive both of these attacks. That's why you want to take care of the artificial enemies as fast as possible, though. Alright, so we're gonna heal up with Group Hug. And then I'm going to use Geno Flash. Sorry if you hear my cat rustling around. As usual, he's looking around, very confused. Boom! That gets rid of him. Though we do still have to deal with our little friend. So from here on, if I'm in a situation that Peach needs to do an attack, instead I'm going to use an item. Like here. Normally I would heal, but I have rock candies and want to use them. Rock candies are the most powerful attack item in the game. Boom, 200 to all enemies. At least I think it's the most powerful. Anyway. Geno Flashing, I thought it was a child-friendly game. I don't know why they call it Flash. That doesn't look like Flash. That looks like a sun. A sun destroying anything and everything. And as you might notice, the Smeltery is gone now. Didn't take any damage, and I'll show you by trying to pick it. I can't. So it's Smithy on his own now. So Peach, keep us topped off. And the rest should be cake, because we know we can survive all of Smithy's attacks thus far. Howie. Even that's a lot of damage, though. Honestly, to prepare for this, I should have equipped Peach with the Lay Shell. Because she gets relegated to either healing or item using duty pretty quickly. Leave her alone, you monster! Well, I'll just attack. It's only a single target. Yes, you're back, Jeremy. Congratulations. Managed to shake my entire desk again. No! Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. We just built this yesterday, and the foundation's very weak. So stop shaking the floor. So utterly annoying. Huh? What the? How in the heck? Oh my. What's this? No. Oh, I'm burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect. I shall have my revenge. No. And this is the true Smithy. Oh, come on, you puny ants. Every time he does that, he reforms his head. And you might notice there are two targets, technically both Smithy, his body and his head. His head changes stats, attacks, everything with every different head he uses. His body also does attacks. However, if you manage to weaken his, if you manage to beat up his torso, he cannot switch what his head is. So right now he's the tank head, which is actually extremely dangerous. I'm gonna go ahead and attack it. And he's gonna use Magnum, which missed, thankfully. I believe that's an insta-kill, or just really high damage. Either way, group hug time. And yes, everything you did in the previous fight carries over. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack this directly. Now I'm gonna be using a few AoE attacks to try and weaken up his torso. However, his head is the real threat. So, Rock Candy. Also, I'm not going to worry about Geno Boost anymore, and you'll see why probably soon. Alright, so after enough damage has been dealt, he switches his head. This is a very magic-heavy one, but it's also extremely low physical defense. I want to see if I can get him stuck in this phase. Let's deal some good damage. Whoa, can't move. Alright, so that means that we have gotten rid of his torso for now. It will regenerate. Oh my god, it's a tank! Group hug. Alright, see, I'm trying to switch, but I can't. See, 470 damage. Massive damage. So now if we just focus fire his head, it should deal a ton of damage, and I don't believe he can switch as long as his torso is controlled. Notice, I'm actually not 100% certain that's how it works, by the way. In case you're wondering, see, never mind, I guess that doesn't work that way. But he switched right back to this. It's a random which head he chooses. Meteor Swarm! That's gonna hurt. Oh, I'm burning. burning with power. As you can see, his torso can move again. I'm actually gonna stop attacking his torso, because I think I can take the damage, and it doesn't trap him in the phase like I thought it would. There's one thing that the torso can do, though, that is going to be very annoying, and that's use Shaver. What Shaver does is it removes all the stat buffs that you have on your party. At least I believe that's the torso. It might be one of his heads. Anyway, as long as he has Shaver, Geno boosting is kind of pointless for obvious reasons. Especially since it takes 3 turns to boost your whole party and 1 turn for him to shave it all off. Dark Star me, you jerk. Haha, you missed! Right, he's switching his head to the Mimic. I believe this one uses random attack items. Wait. Whoa! Trippy. Okay, interesting. I guess it wasn't an attack item, it was just random status effect to your whole party. It's been a while since I fought this guy. And I didn't always remember what each of his heads do, because you don't always fight all of them. Oh, back to tank. Magnum. Yep, insta-kill. That's what I thought. Hate this form. Pick me up! Where are you? There you are. Alright, let's go ahead and use... let's just attack. I could be using stuff like Ultra Jump or Geno Flash more often or something like that, but honestly, I don't need it. Keeping the pressure on with attacks and saving your FP just for heals is more my strategy. Hey, look at that! It's you again! Hate you. Yeah, his other hand has gun fingers for some reason. Go figure. Poison? Yep, poison. Your bug! Poison gone. That's why late game you just kind of have to have Peach, because almost every big attack that the enemy uses is AoE. It's all 3 of your party members. Oh hey, look! It's the witch form again! Oh, my body and head are hurting! It's not possible! I don't believe it! I'm finished! Done for! Oh no! Is it? Is this finally the end of Smithy? Come on, Mario. Send the last one up high. Way up high. Send the last one way up high. Come on, Haven. You can spell, you can pronounce, you can read. You can do all these things. Try and do them once in a while. BS, you can't read. Alright. Final star piece has been found. Smithy has been defeated. Does that mean peace has returned to the land and wishes can be granted once again? Thank you, everyone. Star Road is back to normal. And... Not Super Saiyan. Unfortunately, back to being a doll. And thus the spirit of Geno lives on in the Star Road. Unfortunately, never to interact with our world ever again. And we all gaze back at Bowser's Keep as we see the last remnants of Smithy's gang disappearing. Bowser gets his keep back, and the status quo is restored. Let's see what's happened in the Mushroom Kingdom. Mallow restored to his rightful place as prince. Finding his mother and father happy once again. The people rejoice and are never seen from again in any other game in Mario history. Bowser and crew are repairing the Cat Keep. Stop joyriding in my ship! Pirate Jones gazes out to the sea. He rules. It's the Yoshi races, which I couldn't do for crap. And Krako's plan to cheat at the Yoshi races failed because he didn't realize that the cookies give them a speed boost. Looks like the newlywed couple has found their honeymoon spot. Yes, and the concerto continues! With Thrugfucius leading the choir. Oh my. Well, at least they found some measure of happiness. I guess. And a final thank you from Mario, Peach, and the crew. Wink! Alright, well, that was a blast. Loved replaying this game again. I didn't do all the optional stuff I wanted to do because I had the thing today, and we finally get to see Luigi. He gets to lead the parade, I guess. So, I meant to do the Culex fight, but I didn't. But we have saved places, so we can go back and do it if we want at some future date. We can do that optional thing. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, so, tomorrow I'm probably going to be playing some Spiral Knights during my stream. Because they came out with some new content. Now this new content probably isn't going to last me 3 hours. So I'll have something else ready just in case. So tomorrow will probably be some Spiral Knights and something else, and Spiral Knights is contingent on whether it works. I need to make that clear anytime I try and say, well, I'm planning on playing this. It's contingent on it working. And I'm not always certain it will. I have a lot of things I have to test, I have a lot of things I need to try. I'm fairly certain I actually thought about doing Diablo 3 during the stream as well. So I might be doing that instead. I haven't played Spiral Knights in so long. I'm surprised you know about it. I mean, you might be one of the folks who found me because of my Spiral Knights videos, which are the most popular on my channel. It's kind of funny, though, because it's like, Spiral Knights doesn't have new content! It finally has new content! Finally has new content! And said new content is all of 3 missions. So, it's just... they put out content in a snail's pace, and you just kind of have to roll with it. And if you're one of those people that can grind out the same bosses and then grind out the hard mode version of those bosses, go ahead. But I think it's way too much time to put in to grind the hard mode bosses for slight increase in equipment, in hoping that you get the right random bonus on it. Oh god, those people. I love this little scene. This little parade is so great. Anyway, what else was I planning on doing? Next week is going to be the next Professor Layton game, the second Professor Layton game. I actually don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I have it written down, though, somewhere. The specific schedule that I'm supposed to take with what Professor Layton games they come in what order. So don't worry about that. No respect for the bosses. No respect. So the next Professor Layton game is next week. Pandora's Box. The next one is Pandora's Box. Cool, thank you. Interesting. And when it comes nighttime in this game, everything gets even better. It's so cool. I love this game. Alright, what about other games I'm planning on playing? So there's that. Next week, I'm sort of tempted to do another series on Monday, Wednesday, Friday while streaming. But I don't know, because I'm sort of... It's not that I'm running out of games to play. I have plenty of games that I can play. Some of them I would just repeat. Like Spelunky, Binding of Isaac, that kind of thing. Though last time I tried to test stream Binding of Isaac, my god, no. No. That game, the frames were awful. I couldn't get it to 30 frames per second. So yeah, sure. Go ahead and suggest some. I promise I'd be able to play them because my poor computer apparently can't play Binding of Isaac and stream it. Even though it could before. I'll give it a couple of tries and see if I can adjust anything to make it work. But yeah. I'm willing to take suggestions. I can't promise I'll play anything, but Super Mario World. You asshole, that was going to be a surprise! I was actually planning on playing Super Mario World. Link to the Past, I was planning on playing that as well. Those are good series. And they're both on my games to stream. Legend of Zelda games are definitely high on the list, but you see, lately on Twitch, I've been seeing a couple of folks doing, like, Legend of Zelda's either chronologies or the release order and just playing them one right after another, like Poultrygeist, for instance. And I'm like, one, I can't play all those games on stream. Because anything GameCube or higher, I can't stream. Two, Majora's Mask for the 3DS is coming out, like, tomorrow? And there are going to be tons of people playing that. If you ever look into Shining Force, I will look that up. Legend of Legaia, those are two. I'm writing all these down, by the way. Legend of Legaia, Shining Force. Maybe Pokemon games. I'm not a very interesting Pokemon player. I barely do any of the endgame stuff. When I make a team, I have like a set rule of one Eevee evolution and then the other one starter, of course, and then the rest are Pokemon that I haven't played with. Is all my thing. Is all I've got. I think Legend was PS1. Yeah, PS1 I can totally stream. So, I know you can't stream it. We're ever gonna get into, dude. Eternal Sword. 9 o'clock tonight. It releases digitally for me. Now I'm getting it, and I will be playing it. Like, I've got a raid till 8:30, and right after raid's over, I'm going to be camping my 3DS, waiting for that to unlock and downloading it. So yes, I will be getting into Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate hardcore. In fact, it pains me that tomorrow I'm going to stream, because I know I'm going to want to play Monster Hunter. I know it, but I'm going to stream anyway. I'd be happy with watching Legend of Dragoon. Dude, I hate to break it to you, but I tried to emulate Legend of Dragoon, and the timing is off for additions. You can't do additions right. I really tried, and I have no idea what the solution to that is. So unless I get a capture card in the real game, I cannot play it. I prefer physical copies. I was going to get physical copies, dude, but then I realized that I could get mine at 9 o'clock, and a physical copy I'd have to wait till midnight. And I'm like, the 3 hours is worth it, because I want to play with some of the streamers and stuff. I'm gonna see. Oh, you know. See, yeah, I can't emulate Legend of Dragoon, so... Think about who you're talking to. I've tried to do it many times. Fair. Yeah, you've probably played it over and over. Do you still not have... I guess you wouldn't have your copy. I think you were the only one of us who had a copy. Oh well. Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross is really long if I want to do it in any meaningful way. But I'll put it on the list anyway, because I have a bunch of Final Fantasy games on the list, so... Chrono Cross is going to be on that list. You have bits and pieces. Oh, so you only have like disc 1 or maybe 3. That sucks. I have 2 regular streamers that I watch that would stream Monster for you. The Morag? Okay, dude, Eternal Sword. The Morag, You Pick Games, Wishand, and my favorite Elegy of Games, they do what's called Sunday Night Monster Fight. Every Sunday, the 4 of them play Monster Hunter for you. So if you just want to watch and you don't want to play necessarily with them, watch them, and you'll always find people in chat to play with. If you want to find streamers that you can play with, there's Iceman is one. I think he's getting the English version, maybe. But definitely Quenchiest. Quenchiest is probably the top Monster Hunter 4U streamer on Twitch. And he is absolutely doing the midnight release, and he's absolutely coming back for Monster Hunter 4U. So... Quenchiest, if you want to play with the streamer, or you want to watch the single streamer play. The other 4 I mentioned for the 4-man. Solitaire. You still have the original Final Fantasy VII? Dude, I've heard the PC version's actually really good now. They fixed it. So I might end up buying the PC version and playing it. Anyway, time for me to end the stream. The end has been flashing for a while. Thank you for all your suggestions. Love talking to you guys. Oh, I know non-streamers too, LOL. I have a whole forum I could go to. I just mean I wanted to play on... Yeah, if you want to play on a stream, Quenchiest, Cthulhu, go to Teamwork Podcast. They're a group that do Monster Hunter 4U streams. And all Monster Hunter streams, really. And they'll be doing it with viewers too. I don't know, Dimple for... Baby Cakes bought it for me and found it super cheap. Wow, really? Well, congrats. Alright, well, I'm having fun talking to you guys. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to upload this to YouTube because I had so many interruptions and stuff. I'll figure something out. Very fun talking to all of you guys. This game has been a blast. And I look forward to finding something to stream. Tomorrow will either be Diablo 3, Spiral Knights, and something else. I might do all 3 and just do an hour for each, depending on what happens. We'll see. Thank you very much for watching.